If President Trump makes good on all his promises to be an assertive nationalist, and you've got these movements around, populist movements around the world, what does it mean for Africa? What does it mean for economic integration and openness and the kind of globalization that serves so many countries so well?
Well, thank you. If President Trump is still being figured out by those who elected him, you can understand from our perspective that probably that is going to be to take time to understand what the new administration under President Trump holds for Africa. So maybe we will soon find out. But if I may give it a context, if you look at previous administrations and see what each administration had for Africa, there are a number of good things that happened. If you look at in the previous years where we had AGOA for trade with Africa, and where we had PEPFAR, this was to support health. There have been other activities in recent times. There was a summit under President Obama, which brought African leaders, political and business leaders together, United States, figuring out what can be done. But overall, when you look beyond that, you don't find a clear US-Africa policy in place for those years. So administration comes, you want to wait and see what they want to do with Africa. Not so much always for Africa. I think even for is welcome, but I think I would prefer and I would welcome with Africa, because I want to see that Africa gets its act together and can do business with the United States or with any other country or part of this globe. So I don't think we should make a concrete judgment on this about President Trump, about this administration, until really it has played out for us to understand exactly where we are. Maybe also, if I may add, some positive things might come out of this, actually. I think this kind of babysitting Africa also sometimes may help. Maybe it will push Africa to think about what we can do for ourselves together and increase the activities that can develop our economies and do more trade, invest in and with each other. And so that at the same time, with one voice, if we are able to deal with the United States or Europe or other big countries like China and other places. So I want to be looking at more positively what might come with the new administration, rather than all of a sudden give it a negative image.